Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason faced the Orioles at home. He pitched for 6 2/3 innings, allowed 1 run on 5 hits, collected only 4 strikeouts, but got the win. He's now at 17-3 on the year. Still has the potential to go to 20 wins on the season, but perhaps more interestingly, he's got the potential to go to full 100 wins on his career this year if we can win something like 4 of our next 6 games. So looking promising so far, but obviously can't take anything for granted, especially with a month to play. One thing I think we can take more or less for granted is that the Diamondbacks have not quite mathematically clinched the division, but like they're going in. They're like 11.5 games ahead of the Rockies now at this point. They're 30 games odd above 500, so yeah, we're probably booking our tickets to October. But let's get back out here and finish out the season, let's say. Get a training session. More velocity out of Jason. Good God, he's already thrown his fastball up to 99 today. What more do you want from him? Anyway, we can work on velocity and K per 9. Well, shoot, that sounds like a really good deal to me. Work on our caps. I'm not really feeling it. Durability. Jason's already pretty good on durability. I say that, and he's going to blow his UCL any day now. He's already thrown 200 innings this year. It is now the 5th straight year in the majors that he's thrown 200 innings in a year. So, yeah, he's something of a workhorse, and you got to figure that he's going to blow his elbow out sooner or later if he's not careful. Anyway, bring up our K per 9, working on that, and let's keep going. We'll even get a clubhouse here day. The only person we have to really talk to in terms of our own team is Dave Davison. Jason has already basically got to bro status with everybody else. So, why not? Davison, I think, is a minor league prospect who got brought up in the D-backs organization to replace an injury to Morris Lamb. Not directly. They moved everybody over in the infield, so Sammy Castilla is now playing short, or Sammy Castilla normally plays short, he's now playing first, and Dave Davison is now playing shortstop instead. I don't think that came out right. I'm not exactly feeling myself today, so I'm gonna do my best to put a good game out here together for you, but honestly, it's probably a good thing I'm not playing a Solomon day today. I'm not feeling good enough to do that by any stretch of the imagination. In any case, this is going to be against the Padres in Petco Park. Now, Jason has faced the Padres a grand total of 11 times. He has an 8-0 record against them, a 1.23 ERA, and a 2.07 WOBA. And I'm pretty sure that is the best mark he's put up against any team in his career, a 1.23 ERA and a 2.07 WOBA. I guess the Tigers have a lower WOBA, but either way, we're going to get out here and get it.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Tim White will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better.
Now batting, Colin Pulliam. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, Rhys Hoskins knocks himself a home run in the top of the first, so Jason gets to come out here with the lead in the bottom. Let's get it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Swing and a miss on the slider. First pitch below the zone, and that'll be strike one.
Look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little
swing and a miss on the fastball inside at 95, and that'll be strike 2.
Go out and pound the strike zone.
So Colin Pulliam here for the Padres, immediately in the hole.
Nobody here, nobody.
Give him a cutter away, I guess, is the call. Andres Melendez grounds it over to Rafael Devers, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Digging in now for San Diego, Dave Britt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And set up working.
First pitch curveball inside to Dave Britt. Dave Britt, one of the few people Jason actually has some kind of substantial beef with, using the in-game friendship / rivalry system he got going.
As far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
A fastball up and in. Taken at 96, high in the zone for strike 1.
1 out, nobody on.
Another one, same spot from Melendez. Duly deliver it. Pops that behind second base. Ildemaro Vargas back to get it. That'll be the second out.
Makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had.
Harper ranges over to back him up, but not necessary. And that'll bring up Antonio Torres.
And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Based on the numbers I have, one of the better hitters that Jason has faced on this roster right now. Got a 323 WOBA, equates to about a 737 OPS.
First offering on its way.
That's not especially good, but it's also, you know, pretty. It's pretty league average, I would say. So it's kind of saying something against Jay. Give him the cutter down and in is the call. Taken.
Now it's 0-2.
Ump makes the call below the zone. That's strike 2.
And he's working ahead in the count.
And fastball up and away. Fouls that one off to stay alive.
2 out, nobody on.
But now the call's for a slider inside. Give it to him. That's a grounder over there. Bobbled the ball. Jason is going to win the foot race to first base, and Antonio Torres gets out on a grounder to Eric Neely. I'd recognize that hairstyle anywhere, I guess. And that'll end the inning. And here he comes, Jason Parham, top of the second with 2 out and a runner on first. Jason has lost ground in the Silver Slugger Award. Madison Bumgarner is still hitting home runs for the. I forget where. I think he's still on the Giants in this world. I do not remember for the life of me.
Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to
fouls that one off. That was probably a good one to try to connect to, but I was early on it.
Leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
The changeup gets me swinging. They give Jason way more credit for being a. I mean, they give Jason probably an appropriate amount of credit, honestly.
And he fouls.
He's not a slugger. He's not really the best hitter in this lineup by any stretch of the imagination. But if you treat him like just a regular pitcher, well, I mean, you'll still swing it outside the zone. Excuse me.
1 left for Arizona, but they're on top 2-0.
Like I said, I'm not really feeling myself today. He'll still make mistakes on account of I'm fallible as a player of this game. But, you know, if you just treat him like a pitcher, throw fastballs down the middle, he will crush them. He's hit some doubles in his time. Bradford Robinette, first up in the second for the Padres, fouls off a cutter down, and that'll be strike one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in.
There's a fastball inside, taken, ball one.
That two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed.
Go away with the curveball now. Not especially away, honestly. That's a curveball down for ball two. So giving Robinette a pretty good hitter's count. And that is going to be a high fly ball to left field. Rhys Hoskins makes a jump at the wall, but Bradford Robinette is going to pull one back for the Padres here in the second inning, make it 2-1.
Solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mackenzie.
Into the box, Mackenzie Chamberlain. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Chamberlain is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches.
That's a weak grounder over there to first. Eric Neely's got it, wins the foot race there, and that's the first out of the inning. So Jason bouncing back okay from that home run so far.
Sure hands and an accurate throwing arm. All right, here's the
so we got Eric Neely at first, Ildemaro Vargas at second, Dave Davison at short, Rafael Devers at third, Rhys Hoskins, Carlos Castro, Bryce Harper in the outfield, Andres Melendez behind the dish today, and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham.
You could fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to
Jorge Alfaro now coming up, takes a pitch outside corner, I should say, for strike one. Oh, that was not where I wanted that one to go. Fouls that one off to the corner, but that's just going to bounce off the railing in foul ground, and he will be at 0-2. We'll give him the slider.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, it was low, Jay. Don't, you know, let's not make a thing about it. Ump's been pretty good so far. Don't give him too much crap. And that is going to be a strikeout looking there, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Jason only got the one strikeout so far today.
I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And here comes Mookie Betts, former Red Sox. In this world, he got traded to, or went to free agency, and went to San Diego relatively quickly after Jason left that team. I think it was the 2021 season. Either way, curveball down gets taken for strike one.
Master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball,
that one was a little bit higher and more inside than I wanted. In fact, it was almost on the plate. But that's strike two. Give him a slider down and away. Holds off on it for ball one.
Pretty good discipline right there with two strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Fastball down, chops it up the middle, and they can't get to that one. Dave Davison struggles on that one, gets a base hit for Mookie Betts with two away here in the second.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play just to knock that ball down.
Now coming to the plate, Ben Gamble.
Any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit. I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Ben Gamble looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Fastball inside, taken. Ball, strike one, excuse me. Now the calls for an outside slider.
Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score.
Chops it down and away.
Nothing less. Pass the baton.
That'll be strike two. Now the calls for a fastball up in the zone. Above the zone, really. But Jason puts it top of the zone, and it's swung on for a strike and to stay alive at an 0-2 count. Next pitch, slider inside. Swing and a miss. Slider got him on inside, and that'll end the inning. So Jason gives up a little boo-boo there to Bradford Robinette, but that is all he allows. It's 2-1, Arizona on top. Here comes the San Diego pitcher, Tim White. Arizona pulls ahead a little bit further. It's now 3-1. He fouls off a fastball up in the zone for strike one.
Now here it comes.
Put another one in a similar spot.
That's softly hit to right.
That's a blue going into. Uh-oh. Bryce Harper bobbles that one a little bit, and that is going to be a base hit there. It's going to be a base hit there for the pitcher. So Jason strikes out unceremoniously. Tim White gets himself a little bloop single that never should have happened. Got handcuffed out there. That's just unfortunate.
Digging in for his second at bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Strike one.
That's a pop foul into the field boxes.
Hit the other way.
On a curveball, that one's going out to Harper. He's got a much better read on that one, and that is the first out of the inning.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Here comes Dave Britt again. See if we can't maybe get a ground out double play here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the changeup.
Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Out in front of it.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to
fouls off the fastball up in the zone for strike two.
Because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And I've been admonished for not using more of my showtime, leaving it on the table. So let's go ahead and use some of it here. Give him a showtime changeup to the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Jason, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
At this point in the season, it's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
For the Padres, the first baseman.
And that'll bring Andres Torres back up. Swing and a miss, 95 up and in. Fastball away, taken for strike 2. Now the calls for a fastball down below the zone and in. And that's taken for strike 3 called. Change the channel, sir. You just got caught looking. Jason strikes out 2 in that inning. Keeps him at 1 run overall. Not in that inning, that is. And we are going into the 4th, where Jason gets a chance to redeem himself maybe after that rather ugly strikeout earlier.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Chop the changeup down. And that's just a soft liner over to third base. That'll be an easy out for them, and that'll end this inning. So Jason comes back out here to pitch against the Padres. Leading off is going to be Bradford Robinette, who just hit a home run like 10 minutes ago.
Stafford, Robinette. He went deep in his first at bat.
5 minutes ago, maybe. I kind of lost track of recording already.
Ball and no strikes.
Hey, good eye, huh? Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Try a change up down. He swats that foul for a 1-1 count. Cutter up and away is the call from Melendez.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
1-1.
Oh, center cut that one. He almost got another home run out of it.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Give him a slider down and away now. 1-2 count. Below the zone, taking ball 2.
I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
That's grounded over there to short. Dave Davison has that one, and it's a bit of a wild throw there above the first baseman. But Neely's able to stretch and get the out. First out of the inning. We'll bring up Mackenzie Chamberlain once again.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
I can't tell. They didn't give him credit for a strikeout, did he? Oh, wow. Nice play from Eric Neely to react to that one. Steal a line drive single away from Mackenzie Chamberlain.
Comes into this at bat 0-1 in the ball game. First pitch.
Change up down. First pitch to Alfaro. Taken. Strike 1. And I'll just repeat again, the whole point of a changeup is that the arm action, the way you throw it, the way it comes out of your hand, looks a lot like a fastball. But because of the way you grip it, it causes it to come out of your hand with less force, so it travels slower and drops more. And Jason's fastball is at 95, 96 or so today, and his changeup was just at 83. So that's like a 12-mile-an-hour differential between the two pitches. That is quite substantial.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still
So if you're looking for one and swing it and swing at it, and it's the other, well, you're either going to be way behind or way out in front. Swing and a miss on that changeup there inside. Again, he was early on it because he looked like a fastball. But cutter down and away, not a slider. Chops it foul, stays alive at 0-2. Give him the changeup down below the zone. Just below the zone, in fact. Taken for ball 1.
On that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Give him a fastball up and in now. That's taken above the zone, ball 2.
It's 2-2 now.
Give him a curveball, I guess. I don't really want to throw another fastball. That's down in the dirt, no swing, and that's a full count here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes.
That one is going to be fouled, thankfully, because that one had the distance to go a long way. So we'll give him a low outside fastball. Ow! That was a mistake from Jason's part. He started running from the fastball. Started running from the comebacker. And he got nailed on that one, and I don't know where they got him.
Quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications,
they're going to leave Jason in after getting beamed on that one and having kind of a bad response to it. That's on me.
Ben Gamble was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he missed
Fastball up and in, taking ball 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Oh, hung that curveball, but that thankfully is just a liner straight out to center fielder, Carlos Castro, and that'll be the first out of this inning. And that brings up Tim White again.
It'll be the pitcher, Tim He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, he blooped a fastball up in the zone. Let's try a changeup this time.
I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more.
And they are just going to bunt him.
To avoid the double play here as he gets
Oh, I could
down.
have maybe gone for a double play there, but regardless, that's a sacrifice bunt for Tim White. That'll be 2 away. No official at-bat for him there.
Turns over and set to go. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the
Slider goes in, inside corner for strike 1.
Looking at his career totals, Pulliam is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Ah, that one again fouled.
Held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300.
Let's go ahead and use Showtime on this one as well. It won't be a Showtime slider, but it will be a curveball. It'll have Showtime on it. And it'll go to the corner, and the ump is having none of it.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well.
And the ump is having none of that one, too. I don't understand why, but regardless, it's a 2-2 count.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on it.
2-2.
Fastball down, gets chopped to stay alive.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Pretty good at bat. 3-2 count now. I'd like to avoid walking him if I can. He fouls that one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
Cutter inside corner, and as far as I'm concerned, that one's a makeup call for like 2 pitches at that at bat. Should have been a strikeout either of those pitches, and Jason only just now got credit for it. But top of the 6th coming up. D-backs do nothing. It's 3-1 still. Dave Britt coming out here. Give him a fastball up in the zone. Left it up for him to hit into center field. Carlos Castro almost overruns that one, and it'll be the first out of the inning.
Show you the league leaders in ERA, and as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL.
Brings up Antonio Torres once again. I've kind of lost track of my scorekeeping today, so I'm going to have to go back and review my numbers. Just make sure that I'm not missing anything.
He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right, curveball down. Swing and a miss. Aggressive things on his mind again. Fastball at 95, 96. Curveball there at 80 miles an hour.
East and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had
So
success.
try the changeup now. Swats that over to Eric Neely at first. He bobbles it again, but it's going to be another ground out to Jason, and that'll be the second out. Bradford Robinette taking a cutter down, excuse me. That's ball 1.
Catch the bottom of the zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going.
Slider inside, not my favorite pitch, but that's right at Rafael Devers. Fields it, and that'll end the inning.
In time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
And Jason coming back up again.
Jason Parham, 0 for 2 on his
Not really
line
doing
thus
so
far.
well at the plate today, as, you know, he just kind of has not been at his best at the plate recently.
Good slider there.
They got a new pitcher out here. Mitch Almanzar, I believe. Yep. That one's way outside. No, Jorge Alfaro had no chance at that one.
Going out in the bullpen now as a
Got a couple
left-hander has stood
relievers up in the
throw.
bullpen for the Pods. That's a ground. That's nope.
Backs up a bit and he takes charge.
Soft liner. And the second baseman got it, and that is going to be Jason's out. 7th inning here, bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down
Mackenzie
by a
Chamberlain
couple
0 for
runs.
2 on the day. Curveball again. Bottom part of the zone.
Right now.
I don't know. I'm losing favor with this ump right now. Or rather, this ump is losing favor with me. Change up, same spot, called the strike. Chops the cutter up and in. I got 3 pitches that all start with the letter C. And apparently I can't keep any of them straight in my head. That is grounded over to Rafael Devers, who maybe, well, he's not able to make the play to prevent a hit, but he is able to keep it from turning into a double. So, credit to him. I'll bring up Jorge Alfaro again. He's struck out and flown out today. Curveball to the outside corner, taken for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fastball up and in now. Swung on and missed at 96 inside. Jason's got the recharge working. Now we'll give him the Showtime slider down and away. And he chops it away, staying alive at an 0-2 count.
If that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lifted in the air
Pop
to shallow center field.
into center field. Diving catch from Carlos Castro. Had to go a long way to get that one and laid out to get it.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charged us in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
The batter, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a high strike.
Here comes Mookie Betts again. He's 2 for 2 on the day.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Grounds the curveball along the left field line. Strike 2. And I'm guessing Jason's not going to be left in too much longer, so we might as well use Showtime while we got it. Slider down and away. Taken. Strike 3 called.
And there are 2 gone now.
That'll be 2 away here. I do have the correct strikeouts today. He's at 6. So the game has just been talking about Mackenzie Chamberlain foolishly saying he struck out when he didn't. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble again, 0 for 2 on the day. Cutter low, taken for ball 1.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he watches a
two-seamer drifts back into the zone from the inside on the left-hander. Strike 1.
It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity.
Change up to the outside corner, taken strike 2. Same spot. We'll go ahead and use Showtime here just on account of because. Chops it down. So he stays alive. 3 in a row, huh? Okay. Chops that one away as well.
Chamberlain, the runner at first with 2
I'm gonna execute or exercise my creative control here. Throw a curveball. No bite. So that's 2-2 count.
Looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back.
Popped up a cutter back behind second. Vargas has it, and that is going to end the 7th.
One left for San Diego.
And I'm going to venture a guess that that's going to be Jason's day. Indeed, they're going to bring out Archie Bradley to set things up for Seth Lugo. And with a 3-1 lead as of the bottom of the 7th, we'll see how the D-backs hold on to this one. Survey says. Well, in fact, Archie Bradley does let us down, allowing 3 runs in the 8th that we could not recover from. Jason pitches for 7 innings, allows 1 run on 5 hits, which was that Bradford Robinette home run. collects 6 strikeouts and gets a no decision on the day in the D-backs loss. He stays at 7-13 on the year and 96-45 in his career. His ERA is at 1.60, his FIP is at 1.51, and his xFIP is at 2.50. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.
For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.